Hello everyone, Kanasa here, and welcome back to another... Oops, I just trod on the can that I had next to me. Welcome back to another early RP-1 live stream, and I need to set up OBS because I've been recording Minecraft recently, so I need to point it to start filming KSP. Give me 1 second. Any minute now, there we go. KSP should be up. Yes, fabulous! And we are back in the glorious world of the 1950s in Florussia. And hopefully in this episode, we should be able to get 3,000 kilometers downrange. And I've got a few planes that I want to fly as well. So on the thumbnail, obviously, there was a MiG, a MiG-15, I think it was, that I designed, which hopefully we will be able to get up and around and fly. But hello and welcome everyone to the stream. Welcome Melgos, welcome Titan, Cass Ride, glory to Florussia, glad to catch one of these live for once. Welcome to the stream. User 25th 9P7, hello everyone, and of course Katniss as well doing the standard countdown. Right, so I am going to jump into the game. Wow, the music is rather loud, I can barely hear myself think, so we're going to turn that down a little bit and come straight in. So if we come to the spaceplane hangar and have a look at the MiG that I've designed, I don't think I can build it yet because I need to wait for a tech node to unlock. So as soon as that's unlocked, we are going to start building one of these up, which is going to be great. We should be able to get some altitude records with the MiG-15 that I've got, this thing. But we won't be able to go supersonic with it because it's just not got the capability of going supersonic, but it flies quite well. And it looks relatively like a MiG-15, at least I think it does. The wings are a little bit strange, but it works, and I would quite like to fly this. I've also developed something, like I called it the MiG-16R because it's a MiG-16 with a rocket on it. And it's a little bit bigger, and it doesn't look like a MiG at all, or at least anything like a MiG, but it's going to be hopefully my first kind of design that will go supersonic. But we're going to be a ways off this because we do need to unlock those, and yeah, there's a lot that we need to unlock before I can actually fly this. But it does have the Russian rocket engine, the S-155, which was used on the Y-93 Interceptor. The thing that Beardy was designing in a stream a few weeks ago is something, I think it's Y something, I can't remember. Hello people, hello, welcome to the stream. Hydrolox Florussia Man builds MiG-15, yes. Florussia Man definitely will be the highlight of this stream, obviously. We'll be doing some very silly things, but yeah, we'll save this and we'll leave because there's obviously a lot of other stuff that I want to be getting on before we get to those. Stubby boy, it is indeed a stubby boy. It's quite stable though, Calvin McClaw. Welcome to the stream, welcome. When streams? When's a Calvin stream? When's the next Calvin stream? It's been a long time, man. When are we gonna get another great Calvin stream, another great build stream? Honestly, your build streams are fantastic. Like, just Calvin's building is just fantastic. So I'm going to have to refresh myself because I've not really played this save since last Tuesday because I've been at university and I've been doing the Minecraft series, and I've also done some Beyond Home stuff, and there should be a Beyond Home episode coming out tomorrow. But yeah, if you haven't heard, I've got a second channel now, and I'm doing Minecraft on that at the moment. It's actually been really fun playing through that. Okay, so the Igla 170, I believe that had a biological sample on it, so that will be something that we do launch. We get supersonic plane development in 87 days, fabulous. And one thing that I have done since the last episode of this as well is I have updated RP-1, I've now got the latest release, I've now got Testlite rather than Testlite, so there's a lot of changes to this. Good evening, Christian Shea, welcome to the stream. I'm a streaming disaster. Are you a streaming disaster? What's wrong with your streaming? That flag is amazing, the Florussia flag. I do really like it. It didn't actually take me too long to put that all together, but yes, there we go. Glorious Florussia flag. We're going to make that our standard flag. Okay, so we've got this being built up in 62 days. I'm fairly sure that all works fine. What missions have I got? I think I failed one last time. Yeah, altitude sounding rocket difficult. So we need a sounding payload of at least 185 units on the craft, because I only put 180 on. We need to reach an altitude of 160. That's fine. Can I come in and edit the Igla 170 so that we can do that? Let's have a look and see what we can do with this. Or maybe we'll launch that sounding payload on another rocket. Hi everyone, you should be able to merge vessels now. You can merge vessels. Is Testlite better, Karnasa? I don't know. Someone recommended that Testlite was now being updated and it's been upgraded, so it's the more recommended version over than Testlite, and I wanted to give it a go just to see what it's like, because I've not used Testlite for about 2 years. I think because Testlite just stopped being updated. So here we go. We've got the Igla 170. And I'm not sure if I am going to be able to fit that payload on this. It's going to be certainly difficult. I suppose maybe what I could potentially do is if we get this and maybe make this 1 meter in diameter, we make the top of this 1 meter, like so. We go, we get our tank, our procedural conventional structure tank. We make this a cone. Oh, and another thing I've got the hollow tanks. So that's new. This is brand new. Hollow tanks. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with this for a while, but that's something cool that we do actually have unlocked now, or at least part of the game. So the top is going to be 4, because I believe this is 400 millimeters in size, and we're going to make the bottom 1, and we'll make the length a little bit longer, and this is going to be our rather peculiar looking payload that we are going to be sending. I'll take the parachute off, we'll whack that on there like so, we'll grab that, and that does actually look a little bit better than it did before, which is kind of nice, but we do need a parachute on there, so we'll grab that, and I'll set that to 90, and just whack this on there like so, bring that across a couple, and we should be good. This is a chunky boy. It is indeed a chunky boy. It does fly though. I have tested it a few times. I will simulate it again just to make sure though, because I do want to make sure that it does fly. And what we want to do is we want to, if I can find it, tank UI, we want to come in here and we want to fill this up with sounding payload. I think we might need to set this to high pressure in order to do that though. I can find tank UI yet again. Let's have a look. Does that give us sounding payload? It does. Fabulous. And that gives us 245. We only need 180, so, well, 185, so I'm going to put 190 in and see. Hey now, no bully, what's going on? Who's bullying? Don't bully in the stream chat. Please don't bully in the stream chat. That's mean and horrible. Using real exoplanets without RSS. I feel like I'm missing something here. Can I please ask for the mod list when you can, because I need some mods too. This is basically a standard RP-1 install. I think I put in the description of the video that I need to update the mod list, because I've still not done it. I said I was going to do that in the last live stream that I did, but I'm very forgetful, and especially being at uni and doing all of that stuff. Yes, I've been a bit otherwise preoccupied. Okay, so we are going to have that do that. Let's check and make sure. What's the fuel priority on that? 20. On that, it's 25. So hopefully this should drain first, and then that will drain, and then we should theoretically be able to have a level flight the entire way up. Check the center of lift compared to center of mass. Yeah, that's all looking rather good. How long are we burning this for? 82 seconds. How long can this burn for? This can burn for... test flight changes it. So I no longer get those handy tooltips up because I'm now using Testlite, and I won't have any data on these either, which is it's a little bit concerning because all of my engines are going to fail most likely. So if we go for, where is it? The RD100. That's what I'm using. RD100. I think it should tell me on here. Does it tell me the rated burn time? 85 seconds for the, oh no, that's just for the RD100 101, only 70. We're burning this for 82 seconds. That's not ideal. That's really not ideal, but you know, if it fails, it fails, and we can always launch another one of these. So I think what I'll do, I'm not going to tool that tank because that's just going to be way too much money and I can't be bothered, and yeah, it's just going to be a waste of money. I will simulate this though. I think our Igla 170, there was something that I wanted to do. Oh yeah, we want to Igla 170, I'll put SP, sounding payload, and we'll add that to our vehicle plans. That's a vehicle plans, there we go, cool. Simulate this and see how this works. Hopefully it should work just fine. Knasa, I dare you to put the CCAN file for the next millennia in the description. No, that file is cursed beyond imagining. It's bad. It's really bad. It doesn't work for anyone. It's caused so much grief that I've just basically gone away from CCAN files anymore. I don't do CCAN files yet. They're bad. They don't work. Every time I upload one, it just causes things to fail spectacularly. I'm going to be cooking tacos soon. Nice SRN 111 or 111 or however you want to say that. Yeah, oh, hello. Why has this gone silver? It was green. Oh well, we can stick with the silver look. It's not too bad. It could look a bit better, but that's fine. We don't want ascent guidance up yet. All I want to do is just activate the engine, hit Z, and yeah, fire up this RD100. Let it fire up, and then we go. And hopefully, with a little bit of luck, it should go up, spin a little bit, and not spin over head over heels, because that would be very, very bad. Ignore the numbers. Ignore the numbers. Okay, okay. Tacos. I've never really had tacos. It's not something that... Well, I think you do get things like Taco Bell in the UK, but they're not very popular. If I go for kind of like a Mexican or like, is it Tex-Mex tacos? I usually go for fajitas. Fajitas are what I like. Or burritos. Yes. No, enchiladas. Enchiladas. Enchiladas are lovely. I love enchiladas. So today, my drink of choice is a giant 2.5 litre bottle of Mountain Dew, because why not? Alisea went away this weekend and came back with like 5 bottles of that, so I'm going to be salty for quite some time. Engine sound too loud. Okay, right, if the engine sounds a little bit too loud, let's turn the volume down. The master, I usually have this at about 5%, so let's turn that down, and that might be a little bit better. That is, even at 5%, that's still pretty loud. They aren't real. They aren't real. Oh, what, the numbers? The numbers aren't real. The numbers, what do they mean? Joke. Okay. So, hey Canasta, good to see you. I am a huge fan. Hello Vimmer, welcome to the stream. Hello Katniss, welcome back. We're just sending this rather pointy boy straight up, although it is tipping over ever so slightly. Hopefully that will rectify itself. And we do seem to be having a little bit of a physics glitch, like we're moving very, very slowly, even with this tiny rocket, which is a little bit unfortunate. This is a very bare bones install of RP-1 though. The only things that I've really added are RSS Evo, Principia, which might be causing the little bit of lag. And is there anything else? Anything else really that I've added? Not too much. Obviously we've got Katniss's Cape Canaveral, and I've downloaded Kerbal Constructs now, so we've got all of the launch pads too, which is really cool. Why are we tipping over so much? Please don't tip. This is less than ideal. So yeah, with all of the different launch pads, we can launch from all of these. We can launch from 39A and all of that, and the Space Shuttle runway and the Air Force runway. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Hey Hydrolox. Hello Hydrolox. Streams like these make me want to play RSS RO again, but when I play it, I suck at it and go back to Beyond Home. It does take a while to get into. I definitely, out of any kind of KSP mods that I have delved into, RSS RO RP1 is by far the hardest. There's so much more to learn. Like, you've got to deal with ullage, you've got to deal with pressure-fed engines, and you've got to deal with like high pressure tanks and limited ignitions, no throttleability, the life support added on top of that as well. If you're playing with something like Kerbalism or TAC LS, any of that kind of stuff, yeah, it is quite difficult, and it is definitely something that does take a little bit of time to get used to. But once you do get used to it, it's super fun, and once you can do like all of that kind of cool stuff that you can do in RSS, like it's absolutely amazing. Like take Katniss for example, his crewed missions to Uranus and Neptune and Saturn, they are awesome. Right, so we were able to launch this successfully straight up. Then what we just do is we decouple that. We've got 190 units of sounding payload. We'll get some science from that. Obviously, we were overburning that engine by quite some time, 12 seconds, but I feel like 12 seconds should be okay. I think there is a test flight little menu, which it's not coming up at the moment, but I'm assuming that is because I am in a simulation. But I know that should theoretically work. So we are going to revert to the vehicle assembly building, save those edits, get it all launched up, and then probably launch a few other sounding rockets as well. Although, actually, no. What I can do whilst I'm in here, so I'll save the edits for this because I know that this is going to do what I want. We can start working on our 3,000 kilometer downrange rocket because I've unlocked all of the necessary requirements for that, or so I believe. So we'll see if I can put something together real quickly. Hello, Carnasso, checking in. How's the steam going? It's not, I mean, it's not that hot in here. It's not steamy. I'm assuming you mean stream, but it's going okay. I'm studying for a Irish test, so I can't stay long, but hello Sandbox Guy and welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's going alright, We've only really barely just started, but things have not gone too badly so far. So we're going to come into the vehicle assembly building and work on a 3,000 kilometer downrange rocket. Soviet Florida? Lol. Yes, we are the glorious nation of Florussia. As I've said in the previous stream and when I was streaming before, I really want to use Katniss's Cape Canaveral because it's a very, very cool looking mod. And when I announced these streams, there was a lot of requests that I just use rocket engines from Russia. So I thought, well, I really want to use the Cape, but I want to use Russian engines. So the Soviet Union in the 1940s decided to invade Florida, and just Florida. Very interesting move on them. So don't know why they do that, but apparently that's what they have done. And because of that, yeah, we've got access to the Cape. I feel like America has taken over Kazakhstan, so America, the US, does have access to Baikonur, and that was another series I was thinking of maybe doing at some point, is just launching American rockets from Baikonur, which will be good. Your beard looks really good, thank you very much. People were saying I had a bit of a neck beard on Discord earlier on, with the picture that Katniss sent of me with my little kitten. It does look really bad from that angle, to be fair. It does look like I've got a proper neck beard, but okay. Right, so we are going to be working on a 3,000 meters, not 3,000 meters, 3,000 kilometers downrange contract, and it's going to be very simple. I have tried this. The last time I did these streams, I was really struggling with this because I couldn't get the ORM to work, but I did eventually manage to do it like off stream. So I know that basically if I don't spin stabilize it, or if I don't spin stabilize it much, things go well. If I spin stabilize it too much, things go very badly. So we are going to grab the world's worst rocket engine, the ORM-65, whack that on the bottom there. We've got a longer rated burn time variant of that, which has the same specific impulse but slightly less thrust, I think. Audio thrust 1.5 kilonewtons compared to 1.8 kilonewtons. Yes. Evening chat. Hello, Siren001. Welcome to the stream. We're back in Florussia, and things hopefully should go rather well today. Okay, so that is a pressure-fed engine. Let's take that off and on because sometimes the tank doesn't register, and in order to get our fuel ratios up, we need to remove the engine and place it back on. Like so. So vacuum ISP is going to be, well, specific impulse, delta V, that's way too big. It's way too big. Maybe I'll just go for a 3 meter diameter one. That might be a little bit better. So 185 seconds, that can go up to about 200 seconds. So I guess maybe we can overburn it ever so slightly by like 31 seconds. Does seem to be a little bit too long. So I think we'll go for 2.3. Hang on, let me just check Spotify for a second. Okay, cool. This song is called Neptune. Nice. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be our upstage. 212 seconds, which is a little bit too long, but oh well, that's not the worst thing in the world. And I'm going to get MechJeb Delta V stats up as well, because these are much more accurate, especially with residuals. This is really inaccurate anymore. So the Delta V stats that we get on here do take residuals into account. And I believe it's quite a harsh readout of Delta V. This is like the absolute worst case scenario with residuals involved, or so I've been led to believe. At least this is more fun. Hang on, I bet this stream will take as long as I had to do a presentation for yesterday. I don't think it will. I think, did I see on Discord that you were presenting for 5 hours? I'm only going to be streaming probably for another 2 hours, because once again, I've been at university all day today. The only reason why I'm streaming today, honestly, is because I've not uploaded anything in a week. It's been a while. I do have a coming out home episode coming out tomorrow, though. That's actually already been uploaded to YouTube. It's scheduled for tomorrow, so I've got that coming out, and I should hopefully have another one out on Friday, as well as another Minecraft video tomorrow, and the day after, hopefully. I'm trying to get loads of those out, because they don't take an awful lot of time to actually produce. I think we're going to get a couple of wings on this, just to provide it a little bit of aerodynamic stability. If we go for 3 like so, then we're going to use B, G, and T to mold this nicely, very smoothly, like so. Look at those wings. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's just basically a big old wind turbine head. I mean, if we flip it over the other way, that is basically a wind turbine, or at least that's what it looks like to me. Whoa, I didn't mean to get rid of that, all of that. So what we're going to do is we are going to open up the J menu, and I'm going to get rid of the edge trailing. We'll get rid of that so we don't have to worry about that, and we'll come down here and do that. The only reason Carnassa is streaming today is because I missed him. Yes, Katniss begged me. He was saying, please do a stream. It has been a while since I've done a stream, though. It has been a week, and actually I think the last stream I did was the last upload on my main channel, so yes, need to keep pumping out the content for those algorithms, because if you don't release anything for over a week, your channel just dies. it dies dead. It dies a death, which is really sad. YouTube does like frequent uploads. Just ask Calvin McClure. He does absolutely fantastic content, but only releases every 2-3 months. and just doesn't have anywhere near as many subs as he deserves. So if you don't already sub to Calvin McClure, I would highly, highly, highly recommend going and checking him out, because he is a fantastic content producer that does RO content. Honestly, his cinematics are the best, and his designs are just out of this world. So seriously, go and check him out. Anyway, we're just going to move those up there like that, so we've got a little bit of stability. That is looking rather nice. How much electric charge do we have in this? We have absolutely none. Fabulous. And what I want this to be is a science core, because that is lighter and I don't want any control on this. So we want to come to tank UI, wherever that is. That's up here now. We are going to put in electric charge, and I reckon we'll put in like 100. That might be enough. That is going to give us 16 minutes. That's going to be way more than we need. So I've got nothing to worry about there, really. I'm going to configure experiments, whack in all of our important scientific experiments as well. Barometer and a thermometer. I think that's all I can do at the moment. So we'll get those in. That's fine. NVIDIA is not working with OBS still. Really? I've not updated OBS for a really long time, since I started my channel. I've got an NVIDIA graphics card. I've got a RTX 2070, and it seems to be working fine with me. Hopefully. Maybe I just shouldn't update our OBS. Hello, Lucy. Welcome to the stream. I've just seen you. 7,600 words right now. What is that in relation to? Oi. Oi. Was that me? Was that someone else in the stream chat? Because that was just like a, oi, mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not sure. One day, COA may exist. Children of Apollo. That was looking to be a very, very cool series. I do hope that you do manage to get all of that out, because, yeah, some of the streams that I saw of yours were very, very cool. Impossible! Ooh, chapter 1 in mind. Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, anyway, that's enough chat for now. I now need to kind of figure this out, because this is a little bit low. I want this to be more kind of like, if we drop them ever so slightly, get a bit that way. Try and keep them roughly the same size, because obviously we want to save on as much mass as possible. There we go. That should be our upper stage all done. We don't really need anything other than that, I suppose. Maybe what I could theoretically do is spin stabilize it ever so slightly, just by placing one or two of these about there. Yeah, if we place those there like so, bring those up ever so slightly, bring them out, and I only want a very, very, very tiny amount. So, like, not even that. Like, that, I reckon. Maybe not even that. Otherwise, it will just, the precession on this will be unbearable. So maybe if we go for that, that should be okay. And if not, I think I can just completely remove that, and it still should do the job, hopefully. Although, I don't know. It's been a while since I've designed one of these. So we're going to go for a 3-meter diameter, and we'll get the vertical adjustment up of this. Whack that up there like so that it is all connected. If I can find where I want to place that, there we go. We'll go for something a little bit like that. And yeah, that should be good. That should be fine. Kanasa, Children of Apollo chapters 1 to 5 are 7,583 words. Oh my goodness gracious, that is a lot of words. That's a lot of words. I pretty much, for the last Next Millennia video that I did, I scripted pretty much the entirety of that video. I didn't do it on Word. I would kind of like to see how many words I said in that video, because usually I say quite a lot of words in my videos anyway, but it'd be really interesting to see how many I did. I don't think I've got the file for that anymore either, which is a bit of a shame. Probably a little bit silly of me to get rid of that. Right, so the bottom is going to be 1.8 meters, because that is what our standard diameter RD100 engine is made out of. Come on, close this. I need to set that. I need to close that in settings. So, is it possible to describe the smell in your room while you do this? The smell in my room? It smells like a study carpet, I guess. I don't know. I'm smells of me because I'm sat in here. Doesn't smell of cats. My hallway smells of cats because that's where they live. They live just like in a room just out there. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. I can't really describe the smell. Probably Mountain Dew, because like I said, giant 2.5 litre bottle of Mountain Dew. Yes, I am that person that just sits and chugs Mountain Dew. Someone said I'm a proper neckbeard earlier on. Yes, that definitely. Okay, anyway. Next thing is we do want to configure this, and we're going to configure this to, it needs to be near Earth, and it needs to be about 20 tons. We're only using 43% there, which is fine. I could probably make this a smooth cone, to be honest. It might look a little bit better. So if we go up, there we go. Yeah, we'll go 300 meters. 300 meters, 300 millimeters, not 300 meters. That is a little bit too large. And we'll make this into a peaked or a sharp. Sharp looks kind of nice. I quite like that though. Actually, yeah, we'll try and see if this works. So we need 20 tons, and yeah, that is more than enough. That is way more than enough. So we can get away with basically the top of the rocket looking like this. We might be able to mess about with this a little bit. I wonder if there's... No, I think I will go with that. I will go with that shape. That's fine. We are going to take some of the electric charge out of here because that is a little bit too much. So if I go to tank UI, we'll come into here and we'll set that to be like 150, and that should be more than enough to get us where we're going. 8 minutes of electric charge really throughout this entire vessel, so that is fine. That's fine. Conventional structure, we want one of these. We're going to set this to 1.8 meters. We're going to turn it into a aluminium tank, and we'll stick... Ugh. Yeah, I no longer like how that looks. That looks silly. Right, I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to merge stuff. So we'll save this as 3,000 kilometers DR for now. We'll save this, open it up, and we will grab... Yeah, I was messing about with the R7 kind of design. Just a little bit of a spoiler. RBM 190, I think that is what I had before. We'll grab that like so. And there we go. We've got our bottom stage for our rocket all pre-done. I think this should be a RD-101. Yep, that's perfect. That's what we want it to be. And yeah, that is actually looking more or less how I want it to look. And we get not enough delta V. That is a shame. That's because this needs to be this structure, and we'll fill that up with the correct fuel configuration. And we still don't get enough delta V. That is a little bit concerning, but we're going to give this a test anyway. The ORM is just absolutely naff. How much fuel are we burning with this? That is 86 seconds. And I think this can burn for 85, so we are going to be overburning this. Rated burn time 85 seconds. Okay. But green! No, Kerbals are immortal vampires. Kerbals are immortal vampires. They don't need anything to live. Obviously, in stock KSP, they don't need... Yeah, they don't require life support. They photosynthesize, or at least that's what I believe they do. Or I have been led to believe. They are plant beings. Okay, there was something that I wanted to do on here. Oh yeah, open funky music. There's something I wanted to do on here, and it was just turn this black. Like so, and I'll probably recolor that at a later date. Why are we not getting anywhere near as much delta V out of this as I would like? That's 212 seconds. Is there something a little bit funny that's going on? What we can do is, I guess we can fire that up and then fire that up. Or is this just how rubbish this rocket is going to be? Because it might be. I think 5,500 meters per second of delta V is not going to be enough. Density on that is all the way down. That's fine. We can make these a bit smaller. So we don't need these this big, because we will have control over the first stage of the rocket. So that will get us a little bit more. Oh, that gets us quite a bit more. Go for something like so. Yes, this is all coming together now. And what else can I do to increase the delta V on this? Not really anything. I swear I tried this the other day and it worked, although I have updated RP-1 since then, so that might be why. What am I using? That's high pressure tanks. That's what I do want. Maybe this is just terrible. Maybe this has been downgraded. How could they downgrade this? maybe they have. I suppose we could use that. I mean, it's the same specific impulse. It just burns for a lot less time, which actually might be a smarter idea. That's probably more what we want. Yeah, that is definitely more what we want. So that's 174 seconds. That's way too long. We want to burn that for like... Oh, but yeah, no, the burn time is much worse. Yeah. So we get 5,605 with that, but we're overburning this by quite a considerable margin. Why is this so terrible? I've got the right... That's really confusing me. I don't think that's going to be enough delta V to get us 3,000 kilometers downrange, unfortunately. Kanasa, if you want to see the test flight info, press middle mouse button on the engine, since I heard you saying test flight doesn't give that info earlier. Oh, wait, really? Oh, wow, that's so cool. That's way better. 60, so yeah, that's 85 seconds. Current reliability, 80% at full burn. Oh, nice. Current ignition chance, 86%. Maximum ignition, blah, 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 blah. Ah, I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing that. That's actually going to be really helpful. Okay, so we are gonna go third this one, just because it provides more burn time. And we can stretch that to about this. About there, but maybe 30 seconds of overburn is a little bit, probably a little bit too much. Does it tell us anything there? Dynamic pressure modifiers, restart timing, burn time 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So that is, yeah, that's 300 seconds, 200 seconds even. That will give us 5,915 meters per second, although we only get 5,630 according to that. Oh, this is not looking good. I think if we were able to maybe make this smaller, but that's really not giving us an awful lot more. Maybe we can't do this anymore. I'm sure I did it. I definitely had a design that was capable of working not that long ago. That is the correct. I'm thoroughly confused because yeah, this did work not that long ago and I was able to do this. I might have to come back with better avionics and maybe even better fuel tanks and just do a bit of a sounding rocket grind for a bit, which would be a bit of a shame. But we'll save this. I'm going to simulate this anyway. I don't think this will work because we're about 400 meters per second of delta V off where I should be, which is quite a lot if I'm going to be honest. But we'll try it and see where we get to. Hello, the Destroyer TD channel. Welcome to the stream. They're kind of annoying because they behave differently than orbital rockets, so it feels odd. What is this in relation to? Whoa, I did not know that. I mean, the avionics already had one, but I guess for immersion. Why do people play sounding rockets? Sounding Rocket Simulator 2000 or 2020. Yes, that's what RP-1 is, essentially. What are the fairing densities, Karnasa? They have been turned all the way down to 0.1. They are the lowest that they will go. So it's not that. But I don't know. We're going to try this anyway and see where we can kind of get to. Hopefully somewhere. What we'll do is, no, we want the pitch to go, and we'll fire this up. There we go, let's go. Oh dear, that was a little bit wonky off the launch pad and we're going the wrong way. So we'll quickly correct that and hopefully we will try and achieve this, but I think we're too far off with the Delta V. Hello, why does it remind me of the Sea Dragon? What, this? Or something else? Because this is definitely not like the Sea Dragon. Hello, evening, welcome everyone. Sounding rockets are fun if you aren't constantly restarting your career to change the modlist every time you get to Lunar Impactor contract. I suppose. I've restarted careers quite a few times now. I mean, since I started my channel, what, like 6, 7 times? No. Yeah, no, I've done Florussia, I've done The Next Millennia, Kerbal Gets Real, I've done Florussia twice actually, and I also did a stream before Florussia, so it's like 5, 6 times. Yeah, and I've also played a few games on my own where I've not been filming it or anything. Why are we spinning? We should not be spinning. Oh no, these are tilted slightly. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'll have to change that because I think we'll spin a little bit too much with that. That could be a problem. That could be a very big problem. Oh god. Get into speedrunning. Then it's only a year. I have thought about doing speedrunning before, but I've never really been into speedrunning games. It's something that doesn't really interest me. I like playing the game as it's supposed to be intended. Yeah, this is not looking good. This shouldn't be spinning. Because it's spinning, we're going a little bit off course. Damn it. That is less than ideal. But we'll see if we can make this work. One thing as well, I could probably overburn this engine a little bit more, and we'll see if we can get more delta V with that. But I want to see where this ends up anyway, although I am thoroughly convinced that we won't get where we need to with this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. The spin is bad. The tail, the fins at the bottom were slightly angled for the old variant of this, and because of that, it is causing us to spin. Spin stabilized. We have got a couple of little engines on here to spin stabilize it, although we can't spin it too much, because if we do, the precession from Principia will cause this to be very, very, very bad, and it won't go very well at all. Although we have kind of stopped. That is pretty magical, considering we've only got one engine, so we've got absolutely no roll control on this. I am thoroughly confused as to why that's happened, but we aren't facing our surface vector either, which is a little bit concerning. We're going to get that up there, and actually we want that to go, and then we want that to go. Hopefully, maybe we'll go for like 41 degrees. We've got 7 seconds of burn left on this. Let's see if this gets us where we want it to. I am not convinced it will. 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. That's been successful. And we're facing up. Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's not worked. I think that might have been because it's spinning too much. Or because we weren't facing our actual vector. Well, that's not worked. Oh dear. That's fine though. Will do. I think I'll time warp through this burn and see. Wait, is that us or is that the older probe? No, we've still got electric charge. I want to see how far this does actually get. Oh god damn it! Canassa, actually a single engine can perform roll controls somehow. Don't ask me how, it's just KSP. Can it? I've never seen that. I've never seen that work before, but I don't know, it might work. Cool, the game really got laggy as soon as we entered space. Usually that doesn't happen. Yeah, no, we're never getting anywhere. Our horizontal speed is going backwards. There's no point watching this burn all the way through. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the vehicle assembly building, work on a few upgrades, and see if we can get that all sorted. Partial success, semi-success. It's only semi-successful. We will make it better though. It will work second time round. So we're going to get rid of those because they are causing our rocket to spin ever so slightly. What I think I might do is this burns for 86 seconds at the moment. That is not tooled. Okay, so we do need to tool that. I think maybe we'll burn it for like 95 seconds. We're getting into dangerous territory here. 5,803 meters per second of delta V. Let's just make this as big as we physically can, and hopefully that will work. So we can, yeah, that's about as large as we can actually make this. As soon as we put on our wings as well. All moving supersonic procedural wings early. To be honest, I'm not even sure if we're gonna need fins at the bottom of this, because the engine will be able to control it for the first part of the flight. What do you reckon, people? What do you reckon, chat? Do we put fins on the bottom of this? Because if I put fins, well, it's going to use up mass that I don't need. And because the engine has gimbal, it should be able to control our direction enough that we don't need to. Kraken smells overburn. Hopefully the Kraken doesn't get upset with me. That's right. Hello, Kanasa. I posted the picture of my massive moon rover on your Discord. First post there. I saw that, and that looked really, really, really awesome. Yes, fins. Yes, fins. Forget they exist because they suck. LSA would love them. That is true. That is true for LSA. She's actually asleep at the moment because she's been at work all day today. So she was very, very, very tired. I had to go pick her up from the station just before I started streaming. We are going to make them very small though, because I need to save on as much mass as I physically can. Come on, let's make these little diddy dinky wings. Place those in there like so. Tiny, tiny, tiny wings. I swear these are thinner than they used to be. Like, these are now can be made thinner. I think, yeah, we can make them thickness 0. You could never used to do that before. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that. That's a very nice new addition to procedural wings. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're only going to make 3. Try and save on as much mass as possible. Do something like this. Like so. Maybe even make that a little bit thinner. Like so. Get those coming out about there. Bring those down. Just a few tiny fins at the bottom that will provide a little bit of stability. Only a slight bit of stability. Bring that out like so. Yeah, see, that's not even enough to bring our center of lift below our center of mass to begin with, but it doesn't really matter because, yeah, the engine should be able to control this, or theoretically it should be able to control this. I could be completely wrong. How much delta V do we have? 5,800, so we're now only 200 meters per second shy, which I think might be enough, hopefully. I'm not sure though. We'll just colour those in completely black so it kind of matches the bottom, like so. And there we go, this horrible, horrible looking thing. Whack that down, like so. 3,000 kilometers downrange, save that. Simulate this again, and hopefully this time it should work. Although, actually, before I do that, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to do that like so, and that should be good. Let's try it again. Second time. Stream lagging? Is the stream lagging? Hopefully it's not. I don't know. It might be. My internet has been a little bit wonky today. So if it is lagging, I do terribly apologise. I've got my Ethernet cable in though, so that's about as good as I can do. Okay, maybe YouTube is blocking links in chat. I think YouTube does. It might do. I don't know. Kanasa, if your center of mass is good, you have 0 torque, which you can find out with Kerbal Engineer, and you're above 55 kilometers. You don't need to spin your rockets, just release. Okay, well, yeah, I think that's what we might do anyway. Right, so the little fins at the bottom of this look absolutely pathetic at the moment, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll try it. We'll try it. There we go. We're going to launch this again, and hopefully, with a little bit of luck, this will work this time. And the game has also sped up considerably. I don't know why we were getting such lag before, but it's nice to be able to run with a green clock when we've got a basic sounding rocket. That's what I'd like to see. Howdy, comrades. Hello, Say Monsters. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to early RP-1, where I'm being terrible as per usual. This whole Russian engines run through, I'm really not very good at. I like having a wide choice of different engines and limiting myself to just the Russian ones, especially the ORM. It's terrible. Yeah, it's been a lot harder than, say, just starting a bog standard career, and I think even an American engine's only career might even be easier. I do pity Beardy. He came straight into this, and yeah, just kind of forced himself to do this with For All Kerbal Kind. It's difficult. It's difficult. And yeah, this is really the first time that I've used Russian engines. I never really used them, and because we're now running at full speed, I have not tipped this over anywhere near fast enough. Oops. But I think what I'll do is we'll just point at 45 degrees or try and get that down a little bit. But yeah, we didn't tip over, which is fabulous. And we'll get this to come about here. 41. Do I have the 3? I do have the 3,000 kilometers downrange contract. And when we get close to our release, yeah, what we'll do is we'll come and tip up like so. 5 seconds of burn left. Let's go down there. And fine. Come on. Space. And yeah, I don't think we're going to spin stabilize this because that is causing us to go all wobbly. It's causing us to go very, very, very wobbly. All right, okay, cool. Let's get rid of those thingamajigs, the spin stabilized separation motors, and see if that helps us out. Might work as well. Might be a little bit better if I lengthen the shaft. Yeah, I said shaft. might help us out a little bit if we lengthen this, but to be honest, that is probably about as long as I'm gonna get it without adding too much mass. Wow, that gives us a lot more delta V just getting rid of those. That's kind of nice, and I don't think this will cause it to jitter, but if it does, then yeah, I'm going to do a couple more tests. We'll simulate this, do a couple more tests now that we have done, well, we've changed one slight thing, and then it might be the fact that that's clipping into the engine, so I might have to get rid of that, which might be a bit of a shame, but I will. You should have the next upgrade of the OM beard. He missed the upgrades, and that's why he struggled. I've got the ORM. I have upgraded it, so we now can burn it for 200 seconds. I won't get I think there's one final upgrade, but I won't get that before I want to do this. I want this to be the next launch after the one that I've got building up at the moment. So, okay, third time's the charm. I'm not very, what's the word, optimistic, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully. There we go. I think I'm going to get flight recorder up as well, so I can see just how far that I've actually gone. Up here. Perfect. Right, so let's start pitching over, because this is very, very, very quick, and I would probably like to pitch over a little bit more than I was last time. So we'll see how this goes. No, higher Katniss. Is the stream lagging? Because that's the second person, say monsters. Is the stream lagging a bit? I heard someone say that it was a little bit laggy earlier on, and I hope it's not. We are green clocking, which is something very, very unusual. Kanasa is back. Hi, what's up? Hello, Alex Denev. Welcome to the stream. It is lagging. Oh, dear. Well, sorry, they do have fins in their name. I don't know why the stream is lagging. It shouldn't be. My internet is probably just being a little bit of an annoyance. I don't know. That's really annoying, because there's nothing I can really do. My internet should be good. It should be good, but it never seems to want to work when I absolutely require it to. It's not lagging for me. Okay, well, as long as some people aren't suffering through the lag, I suppose that's all right. Katniss is probably just trolling me, which is annoying, because he's got a mod wrench. He should be the one that's telling me if things are going wrong. Hello, guys. Hello, Pesky Bird. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to early RP-1 career shenanigans and all of that kind of good stuff. And yeah, we're trying to do the 3,000 kilometers downrange contract at the moment. It's not going particularly well. This is the third iteration of this design. We're going to tip you up now and go for about there. Yep, and there we go. We are going to... Oh, no. Damn it. I messed that up. I should have hot staged this. I forgot I didn't have the solid rocket boosters. Well, that was probably looking good, but if we detach that just flies straight and true. Yeah, that flies nice and true. So if we are able to fire up that engine to begin with, theoretically, although we are kind of pitching over to the side a little bit now, maybe it doesn't fly as straight and true as I would like. Yeah, we are going in a bit of a sideways direction. Oh well, we'll try that again. See what it flies like when I actually manage to light up that engine. Hey, I got a question. Hello, Minecraft Gamer 121. Welcome to the stream. What is the question? Staging force settles the fuel. Excuse me. Do you prefer the Smart ASS or MechJeb Ascent Guidance? Usually I prefer MechJeb Ascent Guidance, but for Beyond Home I'm not using Ascent Guidance because it doesn't seem to like my rockets in that series. But when I use RP-1, I pretty much always use Ascent Guidance, and that's what I like. Right, so let's try this again. I'm gonna hot stage this. Does someone said that staging sorts out the fuel? Wait, what was it? I'm not sure if I've got the reflexes to be able to perform that though. Right, so here we go. This time I'm going to remember to stage before. So yeah, that's crucially important that we stage this engine. Check your staging. Staging is good. Staging should be good. We are hot staging this, so we've moved that in front of the decoupler, which is where it should be if we want to hot stage this successfully. When I use the RD109, well, it does for me. Oh, is that with decoupling? I've never noticed that before, but you might be right. I've just personally never noticed it. Something, yeah. I think coming over at this aggressive pitch angle as well might be a little bit bad for our tail fins. They could end up breaking, kind of like doing such an aggressive gravity turn, but we'll see how it goes. If things break, then things break. If they don't, then fabulous. Everything will be good. What version of KSP is in the title? It's version 1.11.1. It literally says the first word of the title is KSP 1.11.1. So, yes. That's like, have you clicked on this video without even looking at the title? Because Why would you do such a thing? That's madness. And I've really stopped pitching over because I was getting a little bit like, why are you on the video without even reading the title? Sorry if I was going a bit over the top then. I am tired. I'm tired. I've been up all day, since 7 a.m. in the morning. No, it was even earlier. No, it was 7 because I had to drive Alisea to the train station this morning. Right, so we've got 4 seconds left. We're gonna like pitch up to here, fire up that engine now, and go. Well, that's flying straight and true. It's pitching up a little bit, but hopefully no. We're going very, very high up. If I would have maybe had a bit of a better gravity turn, that might have worked. We're going to just go up and up and up. This physical time warp. Yeah, it would have been better if because I kind of pitched up at the last little moment, and I feel like that is going to cause this to just go up and up and up. I mean, we might break some altitude records with this, but I think that will probably be it. We're not going to really go far downrange. We're only going 2,000 meters per second downrange, and now we're at a point where we're actually burning against ourselves. So that's not good. That's not good. Right, let's go back to the vehicle assembly building, because I think there's something else that I wanted to do. Can't remember what it was. It's pitching up because you pitched up before separation 2. Yes, I know. That's because I really balked up that flight. Hopefully with a little bit of a better flight profile, things should go all right. Right, so that can go there. There was something that I wanted to change, but I can't remember what it was. What was it? There was definitely something that I was going to do. Someone said about it in the chat earlier on. What was it? 3,000 downrange? Yes, 3,000 downrange. How did you manage to run RP-1 on 1.111? Couldn't. So it says on the install on the GitHub that it should theoretically work on 1.11.2 or 1. I think I only went 1.11.1 because I didn't realize 0.2 was a thing. And if it says it theoretically should work, then I'm going to go for that, but it's not supported. 1.10.1 is the most up-to-date version of KSP that is supported. So if you download it for 1.11.1 and you have problems, which I probably will run into, you're not going to get any help. Kanasa, can you make a rocket as efficient as an SSTO spaceplane? Probably if I tried. Well, in RP-1, SSTO spaceplanes, they're really not that great. You can make them. Like, I'm fairly sure Raze has done Skylon, which is what the Sabre engine uses, but I don't know. Okay, anyway. I know people have made SSTOs in RP-1 before, though. Cosmonaut Crash has got a very nice looking SSTO, although that was in a version a long time ago. That no longer works, as far as I'm aware. Something that I wanted to do, and I cannot remember, and this is really bugging me. What was it that I wanted to do with overburning 10 seconds there, overburning a lot there as well? Maybe if we increase this and like overburn 10 seconds, that's overburning by 30 seconds. That gives us... doesn't actually give us an awful lot of delta V, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, what was it? But yes, Skylon is British, by the way. I know Skylon is British. It's British Aerodynamic Engine. Oh, I can't. BAE, I think, isn't it? Or is it someone else that's making that? No, it's not. It's someone else that's making it. I can't remember. I'm tired. All right. Okay, right. So, there was something, but I can't remember what it was. And I think, to be honest, yeah. I need this to work in a simulation before I launch it. I need it to work, because if it doesn't work in a simulation, then it's not going to work in the real thing. So we're going to keep launching this until it works. God damn it. Stage and a half does not equal SSTO. You're talking about Atlas, because that's stage and a half, isn't it? So you should add spin motors on the main stage. It would be more stable. I think spinning it is not good. With Principia, it just goes whee and flops all over the place because precession is a thing. So yeah, no, it wouldn't be. No, I said it would be. Not it is. It could be. So what did someone find out recently? Can you make a... yeah, no. Right. I think I'm caught up with chat. Right, this is the one. I'm going to fly this better. Definitely. And yeah, staging is all good. Let's go. Because we won. We've got no time to waste. We're going to pitch over a lot more aggressively this time. And I'm going to keep pitching over and not forget about it. And I probably won't look at chat, or I won't be really talking to chat for a while whilst I do this. Because I want to try and get this done, and I want it to be successful. And obviously I am not being very successful at the moment. Right, so there we go. 75, 74. Ideally, I want to be facing like 45 degrees at about maybe 15,000 meters, but I want to follow my prograde vector quite nicely at the same time. So let's see how this goes. And I also need to make sure that I can see my burn time up, because that is going to be critically important. So we are at 60 at 10,000. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Nothing's breaking, which is good. We've still got 45 seconds of burn on this stage. And we are going to be, yeah, I feel like this is a much better ascent profile. This has gone a lot better than it has done before. Okay, so we're out of the worst of the atmosphere. Let's get down to, yeah, we'll slowly, progressively burn, I think, at about 40. And we'll wait for our vector to meet us. And then hopefully this should be good. If we just wait here, if we just wait here, come on, yeah, that's nice. That's what I like to see. It's really what I like to see. We're not going to be too high when we have our separation, though, which is a little bit concerning. I suppose we will be above 50,000 meters. Right, let's bring that down. Fire that up and go. That's looking a lot better. Although we are tipping to the left. One time I also forgot something on a launch. It was last check, then when I launched it was a crewed mission to Mars, then I realized I forgot to add the crew life support systems. They all passed away. That is very, very sad. Can we have F's in chat for Minecraft Gamer 121's crew on his Mars mission? Because that is very, very, very sad. Very sad. Kanasa, can you just come try to first separate and then light up the engine? Just press quickly. I can. So Skylon Saber is done by Reaction Engines Limited. Okay, I gave RP-1 mod a try. Big mistake. RP-1 is good. There's nothing wrong with RP-1. It's just frustrating when you have Principia and this doesn't work. Oh, this might be something that I have to do in my own time again and figure out why is it so laggy. Look at that. That's like frames per minute. Jesus, that's really bad. And we're facing the wrong way, so yeah, that's not great. Right, I'm gonna launch once more. Return to launch, and we'll try this. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna design this in my own time and spend probably about 5 hours perfecting the perfect ascent profile that will get us 3,000 kilometers downrange. Because I did that the last time that I played this early RP-1 series, and yeah, whenever I was on stream, I could not do it. But when I was off stream, I managed to design something. But it did take me quite a while. So I might have to go away and do that. And until then, well, we can try and build up the MiG. And we can fly a MiG if this doesn't work. Because this will be the last time that I fly this. Because I'm quite fed up of doing this, if I'm going to be particularly honest. And I want to move on to something a little bit different. Right, so there we go. We're going to fly you. But what I will do is I will design it off camera. But once we have got the design perfected and working and perfect and nothing goes wrong, then I will do it on a live stream, because I want this entire series to basically be on stream. Kanasa, could be the asteroids if you play Principia. It's better to delete them. Really? Do they affect your mass that much? Like your orbit that much? I suppose one thing that this could be is that we are being pulled by another celestial body. I have not gone too aggressive this time. Oh dear, well, we lost a wing. It's fine. I thought that might happen with tipping over like this at this point. It's fine though, the engine, oh, wait, no, we've got all 3 wings. What broke off? Ah, the wing on the top stage. we've only got one wing now. That's fine. It's fine. It'll do. It'll work. We didn't need those pins anyway. No, nothing will go wrong with this launch. Everything will go wrong with this launch. Yes, asteroids lag a lot. Okay, I might get rid of those because I'm not really going to be using those in this live stream series at all. Yeah, no, there's absolutely no chance that we'll be using asteroids. So, someone said, can I fire them up quickly? Okay, let's give that a go. We'll see if that works. And I think we are not going far enough horizontally, which is a bit of a shame. Right, let's keep following this down. 6.5 for... I think the thrust to weight ratio on this is going to be too much, though. So... well, we are able to fire up. And yeah, once again, we are coming this way. Although, no, we're kind of stabilizing. No, we're going up now. Why just the sudden change? Oh, probably because our center of mass is very bad at the moment. That might have... I don't know if that would have worked if this was not sorted, but I guess we don't need those fins anyway, so I can actually remove those. So I think we'll go back to the vehicle assembly, remove those fins, and maybe launch some actual rockets rather than designing this. And I think I'll go away on another point in time. I'll design this up in my own time and do something that actually works. Or what do you reckon, chat? Should I carry on trying to get this to bloody work? Because it is rather frustrating. We don't gain much delta V by getting rid of those fins, but I honestly don't think we'll need them. And to be honest, if I need the perfect ascent profile with this... Carry on. Maybe your center of mass is off. I don't think it should be, especially not on this stage. Right, okay. Yeah, that's all janky now, but we'll be so high up in the atmosphere that shouldn't really matter. Hopefully. Anyway. We love to watch you suffer. Oh, Katniss. I know you do. I got this working before. Why don't I just move the profile across? But no, that would be cheaty. Carry on. We love to watch you suffer. Please try to spin motors on main stage. I'm sure it will work. Try it. No, because I had spin motors on it at the beginning, and when it spun, that was bad. Literally, the first launch of this that I had, it was spinning, and that was really bad. That it just flipped over the other way and went backwards. So spin motors. Add a little solid booster before second stage. I tried that as well. I had 2 solid rocket boosters there, and yeah, even spinning it ever so slightly did not work. But I suppose maybe we could try it a little bit, like ever so slightly, even less so than before, and then we've got a little bit of a kick as well, which might be beneficial. So if we go like that, that will give us the tiniest of spins. Like I've barely moved that at all. Hopefully, maybe that will work. It helps a lot. Any ideas on what KSP career series should I start for YouTube? Well, let me think. For all Kerbal Kind, N9 series, Calvin McClaw's series, so not the hero types, Hyper Realism Overhaul. Justin Bright's got a series, although I don't think he's uploading anymore. Who else is there? Say Monsters has got 2 series, a very basic space program and a very British space program. Who am I missing? The Destroyer has terminal velocity. I'm sure I'm missing someone. I think Nathan Kell might be uploading videos again. I'm not sure though. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, no, lots of recommendations there anyway. At 45 degrees, if you were going to place them, maybe make it wider and reduce height of the second stage. Well, it's better to be long and thin, I believe. We could try a wider, fatter second stage. I'm just going with chat suggestions now, so if anyone's got any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. We could go for a wider, fatter second stage, but I don't think that's really going to work, because the thing with procession is, yeah, I think it needs to be long and thin, but we'll give it a go. We'll try it. I'm open to suggestions, always open to suggestions. So we'll place these here, like so. And we will, I'll put these, I'll still have these, and yeah, they are ever so slightly tilted at the moment. I'll grab that, move them in ever so slightly. Use an RD-108 first stage. Do I have the RD-108? No, I don't. If I had the RD-108, I'd be going for orbit rather than doing a 3,000 kilometer downrange contract. No, that's definitely what I want to be using for orbit. The core stage of the R7. No, I'm quite a ways off of unlocking that. If I get rid of experimental parts, like, yeah, this is all I've actually got. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot in the slightest. Right, top, we will go, we'll upgrade this, make it oh, hello. Yeah, we'll just just get our little bullet stage on the top. I mean, it's something different. We can try it. We'll see what happens. We are now 0.01 ton over our mass, which is, yeah, we'll just get rid of that and we'll see how that goes, because maybe that will do something. Maybe that will help us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We're going to save this up and we're going to simulate it and see what will happen with this. Long and thin worked last time for a reason. You have to do the 3,000 kilometers downrange to do orbit. Yes, that is true. That is true. No, this makes the other axis of rotation more significant to the actual one we want. We'll tumble harder. Okay, so I've basically done something really wrong. I've done something very badly by the looks of what chat are saying. Suggestion, try the first staging but with no torque like last time, or put solid rocket motors on the center of mass and activate before separation, please. Okay, well, I'll see what the little stubby boy does. I don't think this is going to work though, but we'll get this launched straight away. Let's go quickly because ain't nobody got time for that. Right, there we go. Let's go. And we will move those there. And then we'll move that there, and that should be good. And we need to start going over. We need to start tipping over. I have a suggestion. Name it I Love Katniss. Okay, we can call this rocket. I'll see what I Love Katniss is in Russian, and maybe we can call it that. You need to spin stabilizing before separation, so you need to add spin motors on main stage. But we are spinning as soon as we separate, so these will spin. But to be honest, spin stabilization is causing us to wobble around in the first place because of Principia. Principia is a bit of a mean old girl. She doesn't like my spin stabilized stages like this. It's not like without Principia. As soon as you have Principia, it becomes a lot more difficult and weird with spin stabilization, or it makes it more realistic, I guess. I think you were right. If you were putting it at center of mass, you need to place the SRBs at 90 degrees sideways. So that would insanely spin my rocket. But I could put these SRBs at the center of mass of that stage and see how that does things, and maybe it will work. Kanasa! Yes. I know, but you didn't try it before, man. Well, yeah, I guess. But spinning this stage is, oh god, no, I've come too low. I've come too low. Right, okay, well, we'll leave that there. We'll let that settle a bit because, okay, no, we're just going down. Yeah, no, I balked that up. I really balked that up because we weren't facing the right way. But like I suppose maybe it, yeah, right, okay, let's go back to the vehicle assembly building. That's manually flying like a Chad. It's a 3,000 kilometer downrange test, so we won't get ascent guidance for that, and I don't even use ascent guidance for my first orbital rockets really. So I think this is not good if we do it longer. I think, yeah, as someone suggested, probably longer and thinner is better. So we'll go for that. But then, did someone say put the SRBs at the center of mass? So like so. Would that be better? Would that help my problems? It's 185 seconds of burn. That can actually burn for a little bit longer. So we'll make this like 2.2 meters. Okay, yep, that's fine. 203 seconds of burn, and is our center of mass. Where's our center of mass? Center of lift is there. Center of mass is there, like so. And even that was spinning us quite dramatically, but I don't know, maybe that will be fun. Right, we'll get that down to 3, and we'll also get that down to 3 as well. So, hello there. Hello, Mike Starkle. Welcome to the stream. Don't say it will not work. Say, I didn't work. Please try spin motor on main stage. The main stage is going to be too heavy. These spin motors are tiny. Like, and that's not really going to propel us anywhere. Like, if you want, I will put a couple on. But on the main stage, like, this main stage is way, way, way heavier. Like, this stage is 0.2 tons. This stage, I mean, it will be unfueled. So if we get rid of all of the fuel, how much is this going to weigh? It's like 2.5 tons without any of the fuel in. But we can put them on if you've got the suggestion. We can definitely try that. go like so, because we'll probably need to angle those a little bit more. Hello there. Or just please remove the SRBs and spin it with the engine gimbal. Well, I'll get the SRBs, I'll remove the SRBs from there. And what we'll do is we'll put that up like so. And I'm really annoyed because I did get this working. It's honestly, as soon as you got an audience, things just go to pot. It's very dry in this room. It's making it quite difficult to talk a lot. I'll name it I Love Katniss as soon. I'll name it I Love Katniss as soon as it works. As soon as it works, right. So we want, so if we want to spin that before separation, then we need to do that there. Then that can go like that, I guess. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm all up for suggestions. Throw your suggestions at me. Yeet your suggestions at me. Oops, I kicked my can again. Just throw them. I'm going to throw just parts together in the vehicle assembly building and see what happens. Kanasa, set top chat to live chat. Half my messages won't get through. Oh, oops, I've, yeah. Usually I have live chat on, which I'm reading from. Obviously, it only says top chat on the stream overlay. But I usually have live chat up on a different screen because I can't get live chat up on that stream overlay. It doesn't work for whatever reason. But today, I was a bit of a silly person and I forgot to set it to live chat. Okay. Have a separate set of separation and spin motors. Oh boy, it's gonna blow up. Put gigantic fins with a big red sign that says Bat Fins! Then you can call it the Bat Rocket! Holy spin cycle, Batman! You know what? It could probably be more efficient to build a new rocket. Well, no, because there's not really many other designs that I can go for with the technology that I've got at the moment. These are the only engines that I have. This theoretically should be able, without Principia, to get us 3,000 kilometers downrange, or very close if it doesn't. But because we're using Principia, it does not like to cooperate nicely with me. Hello there. Hello, Dominus. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to me failing and flailing and exhaling very rapidly because everything is going very badly. Okay, I think us giving him 1,000 ideas is just more and more confusing. Maybe. My brain at the moment is overfilled with information. I was learning, what was I learning about today? Inheritance in Java, which is something that I'd already done last year, so I don't know why we were doing all of that kind of stuff again. And software requirement analysis and software development. It was thrilling, really thrilling, rip-roaring stuff. Super duper exciting, but you know, no, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Kanasa, the safety glasses, get them now! Oh no, okay. Right, I can no longer see what I'm doing. So this is going to go very well. And I've also put them on top of my headphones. Yes, well, it's going to blow up, so we definitely need these. 30 seconds of burn remaining. Inheritance is neat. Inheritance is neat. It makes, like, a lot of coding things possible. Superclasses and subclasses and all of those kind of cool different classes. And glasses. Right, so I did this a bit wrong because we are not pitching down enough. Right, I need to take these off. I can't see what I'm doing. Hopefully, with this, we're past 55,000 meters. Right, so we're going to burn that. Oh, that does spin it up a little bit, and then we'll fire that. And, way, look at us go in the complete wrong direction yet again. Oh! Kanasa, mental breakdown on stream. It's definitely going to happen. Kanasa, not KSP, but how would a game night on the Discord on Halloween sound? That'd be pretty cool. I don't think I'm doing anything for Halloween. I don't know. I want to do a video for Halloween. It's a video that I've got an idea for that I want to do for Halloween. So as I understand, is this universe ZSU our user, USSR, invaded Florida with NASA VAB, right? Yes, basically. Yes, Mike Starcorp, that is exactly what happened. F, set force on decoupler to 0. I don't think the decoupler's the problem, though, because when we just fire the decoupler, it just goes straight and nice, although at the moment, oh no, we are going a little bit too far to the side. Any kind of spin seems to really balk everything up. We are facing the right way, though. I wonder how far this will actually get, because this is semi-promising, but the fact that we are very, very, very tight on our delta V margins anyway, and the fact that it's not following the prograde vector the entire way means this is almost certainly not going to get where we want. But look, there's 124 seconds of burn time. Canassa, pick your poison, Virgin RD171 or Chad RD270. RD270, is that the one that's used on, is it Atlas? The two nozzle RD1, or was that, or was it on the UR rocket? I can't remember. Hey, hello, Matt the Juicy. Samuel goes, no, sadly. Canasta, do you still plan to make Sunbase or something on series? I still do want to do a space station around series for kind of one of the things that I want to do before the next millennia finishes. It's definitely up there in a list of things to do. Okay, suggestion. Try a different launch window where Principia works with you instead of putting sideways on the rocket. That could be it. I suppose there could be something really influencing our orbit. Something over in that direction. Maybe that is why it's going this badly. I mean, this is still going quite far. I don't think we are going to make it, but it's going a lot further than I thought it was going to, because we are roughly pointing in the right direction. But maybe what I will do is I'll wait a little bit of time. Or if I relaunch this and I time warp ahead to maybe the next morning or something, it could be the position of the moon. I don't know if that's going to really affect us that much. Where is the moon? Where is the moon at the moment? The moon is over there. Yeah, that is literally the way that we're being pulled as well, I think. So maybe that's what's happening? I don't know. I'm not sure. Eggs! DR Tarish Canova. Yes, exactly. RD170 family is an Energia Zenit. RD270 was R56. Which was the one used for Atlas then? Not old Atlas, new Atlas. Because I think it's an RD series of engines. It's like a two nozzle variant of, I think maybe the RD270? From what I've read in the RO, the RO configs for the engine anyway. Alright, let's see how far we get. How far do we get? We don't even get halfway. Oh no, we will get halfway. Yeah, we get 2/3 of the way probably by the time this comes down. So I think, yeah, we'll try this. If we revert to the launch and wait a little bit, we'll see. RD180 was Atlas. Okay, RD181 is Antares. Not gonna lie, all these engine names sound the same. They're all Russian-derived engines, all derived from the RD108. I believe, or the RD170. Today on stream, Canassa succumbs to astrology and begins using horoscopes to predict if his rockets will succeed or not. I feel like, yes. Well, this rocket was born in, I don't even know what month it is in the game. Where is my Kerbal alarm clock? This rocket was born in March. What's March? What's the astrology sign for March? Because I guarantee you right now it will read, your rocket will blow up. Your rocket will never work. It will constantly die. Right, so let's time warp ahead a little bit and we'll wait until, right, so we are now there, so we're launching. If we wait till we're like there, then that's the moon, like directly the way that we want it to be. I don't know if it has that much of an impact on it, but we'll see if this does anything, because if it does, then that's pretty cool. And obviously Principia will, but I didn't realize it would be quite that profound. Oh no, not astrology. I mean, I don't know the star signs. I know the star sign that I was born under because it's like a thing that people do when you're younger, but I don't know any of the dates or anything like that for normal star signs. Why are we pitching? Oh no, we are pitching over in the right direction. Okay, fair enough. Trust me, it doesn't affect it. It doesn't affect it. Okay, so if this works, I'll be amazed. Okay. Hello, what are you doing in here? You were summoned talking about star signs. Yes, if this works, I will also be amazed. I will be gobsmacked. I will be flabbergasted. Whichever one of those... What? Your sword? No, I haven't shown people your sword. I'm playing KSP. I'm not playing Minecraft. Alice, get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. I'm over this house. Alicea coming in with the harsh, brutal facts there. I've messed this up. I was too busy talking to Alicea that my flight profile is going to be terrible. In fact, it's going to be so bad that I might as well just revert the flight, because we're going to go really, really high. It's going to be too high. I've not pitched down enough. And that sounds very smug there. I'm having flashbacks to when girls bullied other girls for their astrology sign or whatever. Do people actually do that? Is that a thing? Because that is ridiculous. Like, I don't know. People take stuff like that very seriously, I guess. But yeah, no, that's a little bit weird. Right, so we spin, fire, spin in the wrong direction. Woohoo! It's failing yet again. Ganasa, what about decoupling the upper stage after the lower stage cuts off and doesn't wobble, so that the upper stage doesn't suffer any pre-ignite wobble? So wait, decoupling the upper stage after the lower stage cuts off and doesn't wobble. That's what I do. That's what I have been doing with the... Oh. I think that's literally what I did just there. Let's do this again, because I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I don't understand either. 170. Yes, I'm wrong for being born in the month I was born in. Yeah, it's just that when you get like all of the horoscopes as well, and they're all like really vague, and they say like, I don't know, today you will see a dog, and people are like, oh my god, I saw a dog today. It was fate. I saw a dog, and my horoscope said I would. Oh my god, the things are real. Alice has just walked into the room and given me the finger. Oh dear, yeah, no, she's a firm believer of all of that nonsense. Or, well, not a firm believer. Choose Kanasa, 270 or 170. I'm gonna go for the 270, the Chad 270 for the UR90. Why are you screaming? My ears, sorry. I get a little bit excited. Everything's going wrong, so I'm just gonna be, I'll scream as much as I want. Although in the next coming home video, the one that I'm going to release tomorrow, it's very soft-spoken for the entirety of it. I think I recorded the voiceover at about 1 AM last night, so I was there, and Alicea was asleep, and I was like, okay, so in today's episode of Coming Home Redux, we are going to be doing some space plane stuff, because I never do planes, and I wanted to give it a go. Yeah, the episode out tomorrow will be about space planes, and then I've got half another episode filmed. It'll be about orbital construction, which will be very nice, because I really want to get on with that in that series. And I might do a live stream for Beyond Home Coming Home at some point soon, maybe this weekend, where I want to design a orbital dockyard on stream, because that's something that I really want to do, like a massive kind of skeletal structure that just pumps out these interplanetary vessels, because I feel like that would be very, very, very cool and very, very, very nice. It's something I definitely want to do. So I think Sandbox Guy was suggesting, what I do is I wait, I fire up the spinny spins, yes. The technical terminology is, of course, a spinny spin. We fire up that, wait for that for a little bit, and then before my ullage issues come, then we decouple that stage. And this has been a much better flight profile, so yeah, it's much better. You chose the correct option! Thank you, James Studios. I'm glad that I chose right. You chose correctly. So you're going to bury you for the month you were born in. Yeah, if I don't stream again for a long time, you know what's happened. Alicea has murdered me. Right, so we are pointing at our prograde vector. This has been the best ascent profile I think I've had. Right, so there we go. We'll let that go for a bit. Then we'll fire up those. And then we'll fire up that. No, it still goes off to the side. Still goes off to the side. Still does not like that at all. I just don't understand why it has such a... must be the decoupler. Someone suggested sorting out the decoupler stuff, so let's go and fiddle around with the decoupler and see what happens. Well, even worse now. Yes. Can we please stop with the solid rocket motors for a sec? I think it's making it worse. Yes, I think the solid rocket motors are making it worse as well. So we'll get rid of those, and that'll be the first thing that I get rid of, because that is not helping, because it was fine until... Whoa, okay, that is actually clipped in. That's not good. That could be a... It's because I didn't change the vertical scale on this. Right, that was clipping. That was definitely something that shouldn't have happened. That was bad. That was really bad. That might have been why it was going so much worse. Okay, right, so with that, I think, yeah, because the solid rocket booster wasn't really causing it to spin that much. I'm gonna give it one more go. I don't even have the solid rocket boosters. I got the spin motor small. I can put those on. Let's try it once more with this. Try it once more with this, with an ever so slight spin. Like so. Like so. And yeah, well, we'll see what that does. I don't think it's gonna, I don't know. I'm personally exasperated. Like, I've spent too many bloody hours working on this stupid 3,000 kilometer downrange contract. But I want to get this done. I want to get this done efficiently as well. Force percent to 0. It's 100 now. I have set that. I've changed it to. Okay, I fired up KSP. 1 second. I'm a post in Discord. I don't have Discord active at the moment. The only... because my phone Wi-Fi doesn't reach my room, so I won't actually get any messages, but I'll check Discord in a bit. I just put another suggestion a little bit further up. I really think the decoupler is clipping. It was clipping. That was my bad. That was really bad. Just another suggestion. What about putting a balancing spin motor near the tip of the upper stage? I think the lower half is being affected by the spin motor and the top isn't so wobble. That probably would have been a smart idea. Maybe I should have done that, because yeah, it'll wobble. Oh well. We'll try this. We're just it's sounding rocket grind. We're just gonna launch the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, there we go. Let's fire up. Let's go. That was a much better release from the clamp. Fabulous. Petition to delete Britain. What? I like living here. What's wrong with Britain? We have free healthcare. It's really helpful for me because I get all of my diabetic meds on the NHS. They keep me alive. I couldn't live in the States, honestly. The living in the United States would kill me. Why have we only got half throttle? Not that that really matters. That does matter. That does matter because the upper stage engine is throttleable. Yeah, no, living in the States would kill me. I wouldn't be able to afford my healthcare. Like, I can barely afford to drive into uni now, and I'm going in 3 times a week, so let alone paying for diabetic medications on top of that. Yeah, no, I couldn't. Oh, I sign. Sign what? The petition? No, don't delete my country. I like my country. It's nice. It's temperate, and there's no deadly spiders here. No poisonous animals, or really any dangerous wildlife here. It's a great place to live. I also had problems with 3,000 kilometers downrange contract, so I removed Principia for that and edited it back up after 3,000 kilometers downrange contract. Yes, I have done it with Principia before, because I did a bit of an American test run where I was only using American engines, and I did manage to do it on that. But that was with the Aerobee, which is a much nicer engine than the ORM 65. But yeah, no, I've really struggled with this, with the sort of standard way that you do 3,000 kilometers downrange. And it is obviously, I think it's like to do with all procession and all of that, and I'm just not very good at dealing with Principia, because it's still something that I am kind of getting used to. We've not tipped over enough there, right, so let's fire up that. Look at that spin. That was barely anything. Look at that. That is perfect. We're not going anywhere. This, wait, no, are we? No. Oh no, we are. We're still following it. It was clipping. That is what was wrong. It was clipping. The engine was clipping into the first stage because when I readjusted it, I forgot to do the vertical adjustment. But now we are going straight and true. And I think my ascent profile was a little bit bad. We're a little bit pointing up too much. Yeah. We are suffering a little bit of moving away from the vector, but that's not really too much. Yeah, we are. I could do with going more horizontal, but this is by far the best that it's done. Yo, it's going! Indeed. Beautiful! So it was the decoupler. Who was it that said about the decoupler? Because props to you. Props to you. I didn't realise, honestly, I didn't realise that had changed so drastically. Chances are now as well, we're not even going to get 3,000 kilometres downrange because I don't have enough delta V for this, but we'll see. And we are still like tilting over to the left ever so slightly, but it's not very dramatic. 3, 2, 1, engine failure. I've got engine failures turned off for my, the simulations, so that's not something that we are going to have to worry about. We are ever so slightly moving away from this. Maybe it would just work without the spin motors at all, though. Because, yeah, I think even this spin is causing us to process a little bit, but we'll see. Right, okay, well, we're going to physical time walk through this because this is just going to take forever. It's like a 200-second long burn. So clipping was the issue. Lol, it was. Park clipping, KSP, bad. Don't park clipping KSP. Bad idea. It was the commie engineers. Ear skis. It was the commie engineer skis. That were looking the I can't read. That were broken the separation stage. Yes. Once I tried to do one sounding payload contract and everything I launched, the engines failed. Yes, engine failures in our RP-1, RO RP-1 are a massive pain. Like it's just something that you gotta deal with. It's annoying. It gets in the way of enjoying the game, I guess. But no, it doesn't. It's something that you learn to live with RP-1. Right. So how far are we gonna get? We have now finished our burn. Come on. We are not going to go far enough. No, we're not going to go far enough. We're coming down. We've not even reached 1,500 yet. Maybe with a slightly better ascent profile, we might get a little bit further. But that is still further than we went before. We are much closer now. We've only got 800,000, no, 8,000, 300,000 kilometers downrange. 800 kilometers to go. Yes, that's how far we've got to go. 800 kilometers or thereabouts, which isn't too bad. That's definitely should be achievable. Maybe if I did the perfect flight profile. And I'm actually going to go back to the vehicle assembly building and we're going to get rid of those separation motors because I don't think they're helping me out in the slightest. Back vibing, procrastinating homework since I have less than I thought. Very nice. I've got a lot of uni work to do. So this stream, I think we'll get this all designed and we'll fly the MiG for a little bit because I do want to fly it. That's obviously what was on the thumbnail. And then I'm going to have to go and do some university work because I've only got a limited amount of time to do these videos at the moment. Obviously, being back at university, it's a lot more important that I get all of my work done. Okay, 3,000 kilometers down range. What did I want to do? I want to get rid of you because you, yeah, just go. Just go. No one wants you. You are very much unloved. And in order to do this, we'll hot stage this as well. And yeah, save this, simulate, and this should hopefully maybe get us there. It's gonna be close. I'm playing Rex. What's Rex? Well, I'm not playing RSS RO anymore, so yeah, what is Rex? That's something I'm not familiar with. Since I was done with funds, this was like a make or break launch for my save. I'm always done with funds. Well, if you want to go fast, and like, I'm not talking about speedrunning levels of fast because I don't do that. I've never tried to speedrun RP-1. I mean, I think my earliest orbit was 1953 in the last RP-1 stream series that I did before I added Principia. But yeah, you've got to accept contracts way before deadlines, and you just got to keep going and you've got to play it really risky. And like, I don't know how TD Channel managed to get on Mars by 1961, crewed Mars, because that is just insane. That is ridiculous. Okay, right, so we're going to fire this up. Hopefully this will be the last time I launch this. And we're going to be much more aggressive with my pitching over, because I feel like I definitely need to be more aggressive with this in order to get more horizontal speed, so we go a little bit further downrange, because at the moment we're going very high. We're reaching almost 800,000 meters in altitude, which is pretty high, but we're not getting that downrange that we need to be going. So a little bit more horizontal would be fantastic. Real exoplanets. Real exoplanets. Okay, yes, that's. I think you can get that for RSS as well, can't you? That is a mod that I'm fairly sure that mod is available on RSS if you want to. Not TD levels of fast. No one's TD levels of fast. Absolutely no. Although I did hear someone I think on the RO Discord, someone was talking about it on my Discord. Someone might have done a Mars landing in 59 now. Which is just ludicrous. 1959. In 1959, I'm barely getting my first crewed orbit. That's insane. That is actually ridiculous. Like, how on earth is that a thing? I'm using stock. I don't think RSS FE works on Rex. Am I thinking of something different? The one that adds like Alpha and Proxima Centauri, I think it adds Barnard Star, it might add Sirius as well. A few, quite a few like well-known close stars. I think it also adds the Kepler system too. Right, so we are, yeah, this is looking very, very promising. We're a lot further down this time. 4, 3, 2, 1, fire that up and go. And we fly pretty straight yet again. Awesome. And we are tipping down a little bit, but that isn't to worry as long as we don't tip down too much, because I would quite like to go a bit further down, but I feel like we're going down way too much. Yeah, no, that is a little bit too much of a drastic change. Yeah, ideally it would have been nice to just go a little bit more. I'm gonna try that again. Right, we'll fly that again because I feel like this might work. This might work. I just need to get I need to get the ascent profile spot on, which is going to be really annoying because if I need to get the ascent profile spot on and I'm also having to deal with part failures as well, well, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to complete this contract. Kanasa, you can just spin with engine gimbal, please. Can you spin it with engine gimbal? With just one engine? I think someone did say that it did work, so we'll see. But I've only got one engine, so I don't think we can. But if that is true, then we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. I'll just hold Q whilst I'm firing up this and see if that does anything. But, oh, I can't hold Q if I'm using this because my keyboard doesn't work when I'm hovering over MechJeb. Oh my god, it does work. This engine can gimbal. What? How? What magical mystery force is going on here? There's literally only one nozzle. I am confused. I am very much confusion. I don't know why that's doing that, but oh well. We have pitched over rather aggressively this time. It works for some engines. Okay, I know when they've got a like small exhaust or a vernier exhaust, that usually does work because you've got a way to have some sort of roll control, but when there's only one exhaust like this, that I wouldn't have thought that would have worked. But oh well. Well, that shouldn't be possible if there's only one engine bell. Yeah, that's what I thought, but apparently not. No, it does work. I can spin it. It can spin to win, which is a little bit weird, but we will kind of start pitching over. I think what I'll do is I will get to, yeah, I'll pitch over to like 42. We've still got a few seconds left on this, and we'll try and spin it, but it is killing the spin relatively quickly. And I can't control this upper stage, so we're not going to be able to spin that. We'll do it ever so slightly. Come on, there we go. Our G's are creeping up. We'll stay at this. 3, 2, 1. We are spinning very, very slowly. That was a really good, nice, clean separation. And we are going off course. But it's still roughly in the right direction. As long as it doesn't spin out of control a little bit too much. No, we're going way off course now. And all the planets in them. Anasa, why don't you try my TUFX config? Makes plumes look nice and bright. I didn't know that you had a TUFX config. Maybe that's something. Maybe that's something I should check out. I'll probably check it out at some point soon. Maybe once we get this thing to work. In a million years. Yeah, this is just going very, very badly. I want to go to Trappist-1, but the sun flares for most of the systems are glitched and teleport around for no reason, causing lag and the day-night cycle to be screwed. Yeah, I thought that's what Real Exoplanets did. I know if you add it to RO and RP1, it makes the stock sun flare for RO and RP1 balked as well, which is why I never like to use it. Okay, I'm going to do that again, but I'm not going to spin it, because I feel like even a slight bit of spin is causing this to wobble. To wobble. I don't like the wobble. No one likes the wobble. We don't want wobble. We want straight and narrow and true. And I think what I'll do is, yeah, if this doesn't work this time, I'm going to cancel building this for this stream. We'll go and mess around with the MiG. We'll go mess around with launching just some normal sounding rockets. Get the MiG all built up. Fly that for a bit, have a bit of fun with flying, and then, yeah, that'll be the stream over, because, like I said, I can't stream for as long as I usually do, because, well, one, I've been at university all day, so I am actually quite tired. You may not be able to believe that with how hyped and overexcited I'm being, but usually when I'm this hyped and overexcited, that is because I'm friggin' knackered. And, yeah, I've got uni work to do, and I also want to record some more stuff for the Minecraft series, and some stuff for Beyond Home tonight. At the same time, because I've run out of Minecraft footage and I've run out of Beyond Home footage to edit, so I want to get some of that done. But yeah, link to the Minecraft series is in the description. It's something different, never played modded Minecraft before, but I'm having a good time with it. It's pretty fun. Don't you have an engine with more thrust to weight ratio? No, I absolutely do not. I've just got the ORM 65. It's the worst engine in all of history. It's terrible, it's naff, everyone hates it, it's bad, it's awful, it's just bad. All round bad. It's bad, bad, bad. It's a very bad engine and I hate it, but it's the only engine that we've got. Okay, well, we need to pitch up slightly. Hopefully, I'll do it. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes. Stay this way. Don't move. No, no, don't go in this general direction. Don't do this to me, please. Oh, God damn it. Right, well, I think I'm going to give up with that for today, because I've spent far too long working on this bloody thing in front of a live audience, and it's gone very, very, very badly wrong. I'm going to go away and do this on my own time, design this rocket up, and make sure that it works. Because, yeah, this is just getting to a ridiculous point. I might be able to do it a little bit better with improved avionics. That's something that we will pick up at some point soon. But, yeah, I think for the rest of the stream, we're going to go mess around with planes, mess around with the MiG, mess around with actually launching some rockets rather than simulating the entire thing. But, yes, you can just put multiple ORMs. Yes, I suppose that might not be a bad idea. We could try a design that utilizes multiple ORMs and half the burn time. Let's have a look. Let's go to we'll go to the vehicle assembly building and have a mess around. F for the RBM 190. It's the RBM 190 first stage. We will be launching that another time. KSP runs on tears. Indeed it does. It absolutely does. Kanasa, I feel your pain. I have the exact same issue with the 3,000 kilometer downrange contract playing with Principia. So I'm not the only one. I can do the 3,000 kilometer downrange contract in my sleep without Principia. I can literally like put together something in 5 minutes and get it done. It's as soon as I add Principia to the equation, and Dominus was saying earlier in the stream as well, they were having issues with it. So it makes this really freaking difficult, this contract. Right, so yeah, we could potentially maybe make this a bit wider and attach a couple of these on. This is gonna look a bit weird though, isn't it? Yeah, we need it even wider than that. We need it like that kind of width. Like so. And that's going to be really heavy now, isn't it? What does that give us? 2,300. Yeah, that's even it's too much fuel in there. So our thrust to weight ratio on that is 0.67, which isn't too bad. I suppose we get like 2,000 meters per second of delta V with that. 147. We always get a thrust to weight ratio of 1 if we go for something like that. If I whack that on there and we make that 5 and we kind of fix that, we still need to have that a little bit wider, like so, and we make that 5 at the top, like so. How much does that weigh now? Not actually that much more. Still get about the same amount of delta V. I mean, that... Oh, we're a bit too big now, a bit too chunky. Let's make that slightly smaller. Okay, so yeah, we get almost 1 thrust to weight ratio. I'm gonna try this. We're still a little bit short. This will be the last time I do this, but this is now a lot longer and thinner, which is a little bit concerning. But I'm gonna give it a go, and this will be the last time that I do this because I want to fly that MiG. I put it in the thumbnail. I want to fly it on this stream because it's really cool, and it flies really well as well. So I wanna I wanna fly around in the MiG. Even if it means going to a simulation and doing that. I will fly the MiG, damn it. Okay, right, so we're going to save this. We're going to try a 2-engine setup. Obviously, that's worse because there's more chance of failure, but we'll see how it goes. Can I, sir? Yes, I saw that. You want me to give you a rocket file? Just read it to be sure. Okay. I can screen share you while in Discord. Okay, so yeah, multiple RMs. We're going to try that. We're going to try that. That's why I don't rotate them. Is this the first satellite? No, they're still in black. This isn't. We're not even at that stage yet. No, we're still trying to get 3,000 kilometers downrange, and we can't do that. It's not going very well. Like I said, without Principia, I can do this with my eyes closed. With Principia, it becomes a whole different kettle of fish. Right, so we are going to just, yeah, I want to do this quick. So surface, blah, 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 blah. We'll do that. Fire up that engine. Go, 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 go. Fired. Lovely. Go, go, go. We are on our way up, and hopefully this might be a little bit better. Oh, my bad. No. Honestly, I would expect you. That's to be expected. I've spent another an hour and 50 minutes basically faffing around with this design on this stream. You would expect someone sane and someone normal to have been to orbit by that point. It's not your bad at all. This is just me being really bad and unable to get this to work for some reason. You whack corporaling it, I guess. I mean, this is basically the Russian equivalent of the whack bumper. We've got RD-101 first stage, and then we've got our ORM second stage, and we are launching from Cape Canaveral. And I think the whack bumper was the first ever rocket launched from Cape Canaveral, if I remember correctly. I looked this up when I was doing Kerbal Gets Real, and I'm fairly sure it was, which was something that I didn't know. I do like the whack bumper. Kettle of fish? Yes, that is a saying. It's not you, Karnasa, it's the ORM. It's the ORM. I hate it so much. I could do this with an American engine. Like I said, I did manage to get this done. And I've really fluffed up my ascent profile. I did manage to get this done on an American-only playthrough with, obviously, the ARB and the A4. But, yeah, for some reason, add the ORM into the mix and things just go very badly. But hopefully, with the slightly increased throttle, it will go a little bit better. And there we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to fire that up now and go. And no, absolutely not. Nope. Absolutely not. I think this needs to be longer. I think that's a problem that I'm having. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the vehicle assembly building. I'm gonna work on that in my own time. We're gonna go grab the MiG, maybe do a launch of the whatever else I've got that's being built up at the moment. I think it's just the bog standard one that I designed. So yeah, we'll save this for now, and I'll come back to that, and I'll work on that on my own time, see if I can figure out a way of actually getting that to work. Can you just put the engine on top of the decoupler? I could, but that doesn't look very good. That's why I wouldn't do it. Kanasa, I haven't found any time to watch KSP, but how are you finding Enigmatica 6? Are you new or experienced with MC mods? I am very new with Minecraft mods. I never usually, well, I've very, very rarely touched them in the past. But it is, yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the series. I had another video released earlier on. So if everyone, once I finish streaming, wants to go check out that video to help out the second channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Because obviously I want the second channel to grow as well. But it's been really good. It's been a good, fun experience so far. And to be honest, when I did this stream today, I kind of want to be playing Minecraft right now. I am so into that mod pack at the moment. I'm itching to get back into it because I'm having a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to launch the Igla 170 in 73 days. in 87 days, we'll get supersonic plane development. So I think what I'm going to do is we will not duplicate that, but we will go to plans and build a RBM, I think RBM 190. Yeah, we'll build one of those, and that should be good. And yeah, we'll warp to complete. And then I'm going to get the X-plane all built up. Actually, do we need to teach our astronauts proficiency? It's only going to take 1 day. I say we'll teach all of them general aviation, and then hopefully that should give us what we need. So we're going to warp ahead to complete to do this, and we'll see how this goes. So can I also film World on Crack when? I have half an episode of that filmed, or no, I have an episode of that filmed, and I have it edited. I've got it half edited. The reason why I've not uploaded that is because it was so long ago that I did the last one, but I think the one that I'm editing at the moment is by far the funniest one that's come out, so I kind of want to release that, but it's been so long in between. I honestly don't know. There's just like all of the quick cuts that I've done in that episode, the one that's going to come out, were much funnier than the ones that I did in the episode before. Although personally, the to be continued music when I shot someone with my own grenade launcher was quite amusing. I did enjoy doing that. Although I feel like I'm very much following the Spiffing Brit style of video, obviously not as well as Spiff does with those kind of videos, but that was kind of the route I went down with those. Okay, so we're going to roll out Igla 170. These are all trained. What we'll do is mission will take 38 minutes, so we don't need to train them up for a good long while. We'll roll this out. We'll get a launch done. And yeah, we'll get supersonic plane development done. We'll warp ahead to morning just so that we can see what the launch looks like. It's always pretty in the daytime. It's nice seeing what we can actually see. Gonna launch the Ligla. Or Sligma. Katniss, gonna launch? How the hell did you make such a bad title? It's what I said. I keep wanting to get back into RimWorld. Supersonic time! Yes, the plane, even the MiG-15 that I've got, it's not going to be able to go supersonic. All I want to do with it is basically fly it to about 15,000 meters, get a few contracts done by that. Then we will design the M16S or R, whatever it was that I had at the beginning of the episode, and that will be our plane that breaks the sound barrier. And then I'll eventually want to move to something that can go supersonic and hypersonic, because there's a lot of science that we can get in that in new RP-1. Excuse me, dry room, and it'd be something cool to do. Damn, after watching the first Enigmatica 6 vid, I want to get back into modded Minecraft. It is good fun, it is good fun. Oh, and the colour has gone from our rocket. No. I set this like this, didn't I? I said actually it doesn't look too bad, so. Igla 170. Mekjab. We want to go. Move over there. That's where I usually have you. Automatic. We're going to get the pressure scan, biological scan, and temperature scan. They are all going to be done. And yeah, that should be good. And all we need to do with this is it's really simple. Really simple. Even I can do it. We just need to press space, like so. We can get rid of that, and we launch. And there we go. We have got an actual launch in this episode. What are we? We're an hour and 53 minutes in, and this is the first time we've launched something for realsies. So yeah, it's been a good live stream. It's been a very bad live stream. Kalasa, when are you going to do this for real? What, for real? Or like not a simulation for real? So the next time that I stream this, I don't know if I'm going to stream this again this week. I'll probably stream this again next Tuesday. Probably will have designed something good by then. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But this is a real launch. This is the first real launch of this episode. I'm just gonna start crying. It's been a bad one. It's been a bad one. I really shouldn't live stream RP1 after I've done a uni. I need to be in the best possible mind frame that I can be. But no, I just decided to torture myself. I think I muted the stream for that bit because I was watching a bit of the first Minecraft video. What was that? What was that in relation to? Didn't hear kind of saying, oh yeah, that's what I said earlier on. And I said, that flag is jumping up and down like a cheerleader, Lamau. The Russian flag decided to cheerlead for this stream. Or at least someone's cheering for this stream. The good old Florussia flag. There we go. We are going to decouple. We will arm the parachute if we can. And there we go. We will complete this contract as long as, yeah, we got sounding rocket payload in there. And actually, I think there was another contract I could have picked up, but you know what? You know what? I don't care. We're not going for any speed running records for this time round because everything is terrible. But yeah, no, I could have picked up a orbital return, a suborbital return contract. I think I can still get those. But we'll get this. We'll get 160 kilometers with 185 units of sounding payload. Absolutely. We're running our scientific experiments, so that's great. And all we need to do now is just time warp ahead. And this will come down, and with that, we're actually getting quite a bit of science. Look at that. Look at all of that science. That's all of the science. We're getting loads. That should be more than enough to maybe work on our first orbital rocket at some point soon. I feel like I'm going to do the 3,000 kilometer downrange contract and the first orbital rocket in the same stream. Like, that's going to be a thing that happens. I'll just be launching sounding rockets until then, until I can get an orbital class rocket. And then I'll just do the 3,000 kilometer downrange contract with the orbital rocket. And everything will be good. That's what we will be doing. So, did you see that someone did a crewed moon landing in 1956 on our own? I think I was talking about that earlier. Didn't they also do a crewed Mars landing in 1959? Or something like that. Speedrun, who needs it? My basic series wasn't orbital until the 60s. Yeah, we ain't going for any speedrun records here. Absolutely not. Maybe if I was using kind of the engines that I'm usually used to, so I get to use like every single engine rather than limiting myself to Russian engines, and I wasn't doing Principia, I might be able to speedrun it a little bit better, but there are quite a few limiting factors on this live stream playthrough. And another thing that I was going to do, well, one thing that I really wanted to do, or one idea that I did have, was I wanted to do like this Russian one to kind of showcase what you can do with Russian rockets. And I also wanted to do an American one to showcase what you could do with American rockets, like play a stream from the beginning, from the very early like days of the career, just to like go through absolutely everything that you can do. And I don't need to do it for both because I kind of already did that with Kerbal Gets Real, and I won't need to do that with the ESA or UKSA because I'll be doing that when I join For All Kerbal Kind, whenever that will be. As soon as Beardy and Ed and I land on the moon. I think their episodes are picking up again a bit now. I think they might have another one out this weekend. Don't take my word for that though, because I've not heard from either of them for a while. But I think it was a couple of weeks ago was the last one. So hopefully we'll get another one of those this weekend, which will be pretty cool. I did notice Beardy was playing Kerbal Space Program on Discord when I was starting the stream up. So yes, I've just started watching. Spoilers for what? Wait, what was that for? What's that for? What were the spoilers? Where spoilers? Bad spoilers. Donk! Like a spinning top, but wait, it's a success! Oh my god, after so long, this is successful flying. My voice has gone very high pitched. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good. This has been a bit of a disastrous stream. It's been very bad. It's been a bit disastrous. Okay, good. Didn't boom. I landed in lava in Beyond Home. Yeah, don't land in the lava on Ash or on Fury because it's bad. I think in the first Coming Home series that I did land. I didn't land any crew in there, but I landed like some probes on Ash, thinking, oh, it might be cool to go into the lava. Little did I realize that my entire thing would just burn up as I landed. It was bad. Knaset is happy. I'm happy because we had something work. Something worked! Recovery of a vessel after a suborbital flight. We get some science. We've got 16.6 science now. We can come into here and maybe unlock some things. We do need that quite urgently. We could also just get a set entry, descent, and landing, so we could do like orbital returns before we do the first scientific satellite, which I think is a little bit silly, but it's something that we could potentially do. Okay, so yeah, we're going to unlock that because that is very, very critically important. We've got 6 science remaining, so I guess we could get those. Although we don't get... None of these are Russian. The only Russian solid rocket booster that we could go for is the procedural solid rocket booster, which we get... Where do we get that? Do we no longer get that? Has that been removed? Has it been removed from the game? Because it was in one of these. I think it might have been removed, or I've not installed it. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. So, I don't know. I could maybe use American solid rocket boosters because there literally are no Russian ones. And I think Beardy used American SRBs in For All Kerbal Kind. But, well, I don't know if I want to go down that route. But yeah, if I can't get the procedural SRB anymore, there's literally no point going down there. So I guess I can just wait for avionics and probes. That'll probably be the next thing to do. Yeah, that will be what we do. Yeah, we can't unlock anything else. Okay, cool. So we are going to unlock supersonic plane development very, very shortly. We're going to go for rate 1 VAB. Yeah. Do I want to put it in the VAB or do I want to put it in R&D? I'm going to put it in no, VAB, definitely VAB. Okay, so yeah, 13 days, we're warped complete. We'll get the MiG-15 all built up and we'll fly it, which will be cool. Make your own SRBs. Proc SRB is no longer in the install. Oh, okay, is that being removed? Because I said before starting this stream, I've updated my RP-1, so we've now got all of the constructs around Cape Canaveral as well, which looks really cool. And yeah, it's a completely new install that I installed like a couple days ago, I think. Right, so we've got supersonic plane development, and then we get early tracking systems, which will be better for our avionics, which might be something useful to use later on. So we'll come into the spaceplane hangar and we'll get this all built up. I should really spend time making some UK SRBs. There are so many. Yes, there are a lot, and I was actually looking at the UK engines for All Kerbal Kind, because obviously I'm going to be the UK Space Agency to begin with. I can't remember what one it was, but there was one that I thought would be kind of nice for my initial design. I know For All Kerbal Kind does have procedural SRBs installed on the game data, so I'll still have that for that, and I probably will make some using that. I can't remember what it was called. It was like a big white rocket with red stripes on it. Not the French one. Oh, what is that called? My brain has turned to mushy brain. Right, so MiG-15, 30 parts in 2 stages. We've got everything that we will possibly need. So Titan, wait, you're joining For All Kerbal Kind? Yes, as soon as Beardy and N-Line land on the moon, I'll be joining For All Kerbal Kind as the UK Space Agency until I get to orbit. And at the rate I'm going in this live stream series, well, that's going to take a while. Then as soon as I get orbit, wow. Talking for 2 hours non-stop. Dry room. Yeah, as soon as I get to orbit, then I will be merging with the European Space Agency, and I'll basically become the European Space Agency in that series. It's going to be very cool. Right, so we're going to save this. This is going to take 168 days, but it won't take that long if we tool it all. It's got 14,000, Jesus. Oh my God, but we get 2-meter tanks, and they're aluminium tanks, and I guess, well, why is that 4.6 meters conventional? Oh no, we get 1.6. Oh, that's a bummer. If I did them 1.8, that'd probably be better. Can I change this to 1.8? Is that going to make the design look really What do people reckon? Does that look a little bit weird, or can we go with it? Because that's going to save me a lot of money in the long run. Like, even, yeah, already that's already saved me money. I think I might go with that, because that is going to... It might look a little bit chubby there. It's got a little bit of extra weight, but it should mean I save an awful lot of money. And money is obviously something critically important in an RP-1 career. So... how much is that going to cost now? 11,000. Oh wow, that's more than I thought. Still, we're saving like 3,000, so it's not too bad. Chonky Mig, Katniss Cape Canaveral has Baikonur in it, but it's less compatible with RP-1, just RO. Okay, I know that you're working on that. I think I will work on this. The Chonky Mig. Chonky Mig is what we'll go for. 11,000 funds. This isn't going to go supersonic. All this will be used for is gaining altitude records, and I just really wanted to design it just to fly it, because I think it looks kind of cool. So this will take, if we launch this, we need to buy everything. Bummer. Oh dear. Right, we need to buy that. That's only going to cost 1 fund, though. What else do I need? I think I need all the control surfaces. So we'll get the control surface early. That's what we've got. Control surface. We don't need all moving. What else am I missing? Oh no, they're supersonic wings. Oh, they're expensive to buy. They're 10,000 funds. All right, well, I'm going to buy it anyway. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. This is gonna bankrupt me, but I just really want to fly this. I really want to fly this. Right, can we launch that? We need 1 VK1 and we need small landing gear and a circular intake. Oh, am I gonna bankrupt myself? That's 400. How much is the VK1? Where is it? 4,000. Ow. All of this just to fly a plane that's going to barely get me any money. Oh dear, Chunky Mig. Yeah. I need a drink. I need a drink. Oh, God. This is going to be the biggest money sink ever. This is, yeah, really going to be the biggest money sink ever. Okay, well, not to worry. It's cool. It's fine. I'm going to buy all of these landing gears as well. Because why not? Why not? Why not? There we go. And we'll launch that. And yeah, we've got 7,000 funds left. Oh. This isn't going well, but I want to fly this. So we'll fly this to a few laps around the Kerbal Space Center, around Cape Canaveral, land it, and that'll be the end of the stream, I think. Fixed gear aircraft, cringe, yes. Well, I've got very limited stuff at the moment. It's only going to take 40 days to make this as well. So that's great. 40 days go by in the blink of an eye. Yes, they are over just like so. We don't need to prep that for air launch. We're just going to launch it. We'll get... Who do I want? Who do I want? Lee Wheeler. Actually, no. We need to go ship manifest. So, first person that says me or says that they want a name, yeah, you're going to be the pilot for this. So, I hope you're insured. Tori. It was Tori, according to my YouTube chat. So, we're going to name Lee Wheeler. Do you just want to be called Tori? Like so? Tori? We'll just go for that. So, Kanasa, you have 69.59 funds. Let's go. Oh, no, it's gone down now because obviously I time warped ahead. There we go. Tori, you are going to be our pilot. We will go for mission general aviation. Take 38 minutes. Cool. And we will warp ahead 38 minutes. And we'll warp ahead to the next morning because it's now night and I want to fly in the day. No, it wasn't my internet. It's horribly delayed. Yes, Katniss, I know you suffer from internet dysfunction. I know it's very sad. It's very, very unfortunate. Okay, right, well, that's that all done. Tori, I hope you're ready to die. Oh, wait, we could get 2 people in here. Right, who's the second person? I think it was Sandbox Guy. Yeah, no, we've got Tori and Sandbox Guy. I've just looked back up the chat. It was Tori and Sandbox Guy, so we'll get you 2 in here. So Roger Morrison is now Sandbox Gub. There we go. Because after KSP. I hope you don't mind me calling you Sandbox Gub, because you were that on Discord for the longest of times. Okay, right, so yeah, let's launch this. We will clear all, we'll add Dory and Sandbox Gub, and we'll launch, and we'll fly this. And the thing on the thumbnail is finally going to be used. I can't believe it's taken me, what, like 2 hours and 10 minutes to get around to flying this damn thing. Me who is Turkish, RSS Saro influencer. You even call people that do YouTube influencers. I wouldn't say that. I think that's more of an Instagram term, isn't it? Not that I really go on Instagram or do anything with Instagram. I don't really take pictures of myself that much. Oh, we are going to take off from the normal runway. I could have taken off from the new and improved runway. And why have we got no one inside? I did put them in. Okay. Interesting. We'll recover that. Oh, KCT. No. KCT should have recovered that. Why didn't KCT recover that? It should have given me the option for a KCT recovery, but it didn't. So if I need to build another one... Oh no, we've still got it. We've still got it. It's fine. It's fine. Karnasa only takes pictures of himself for me. My English is not very good. Sorry. I take pictures for whoever wants a picture. Why didn't that... Alright, so they're in there. Is it because I've not trained up? Is it because I've not done a mission general aviation? Right, so Torian Sandbox Cub. Let's do that. 48 minutes. Maybe that will work. Maybe this will be better. Come on. There we go. Let's try this again. Remove, add, Tori, and Sandbox Cub. Let's launch. This should work. If this doesn't work, I'm going to break down in tears. You ever seen a grown man cry on stream? It's not pretty. But yeah. Karnasa Sandbox Cub is perfect. Also, Katniss suffers from... I'm not going to say that. That's a little bit mean. I mean, the implication was there when I was talking about it earlier on, but you know. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Why is this all going wrong? Why is this going terribly wrong? Why is nothing going right in this stream? Ah, we've got crew. Tori and Sandbox Cub. You are inside. You're in the plane, and we can look at the cockpit, and everything looks beautiful. And what about the back view? Awesome. Everybody loves a good rear view. Okay, so we are going to fly the Chonky MiG. I haven't tested it out with this new config. I should have tested it out. Tori and Sandbox Cub, you are going to die. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But where's Atmospheric Autopilot? Because I do want to use that to fly. Master Switch. This is the best way to fly. I hate flying. Right, so here we go. And I've just remembered, I think this is a little bit concerning when we actually take off, because these wheels, I think their max safe speed is 125 meters per second, and oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no, oh no, we've lost a wing. Cut the throttle, brakes. Oh no. Well, that went about as well as I was anticipating after everything that's gone in this stream. Well, the Kerbals have been Karnasa'd. It's a simulation, right? No, it wasn't. It wasn't a simulation. Oh. Oh, well, I think I'm going to end the stream on that high note, because that is the perfect end to this stream. Thank you everyone for coming along. It's been terrible. It's been disastrous. We've killed 2 of our astronauts. And yeah, it's been, oh my god, why? Anyway, coming home episode will be coming out tomorrow. Minecraft series is ongoing. If you want to go check that out, link in the description. Thank you everyone for coming along. It's been awesome. I am knackered. I need to go record some more stuff and do some uni work. But until then, thank you everyone. I have been Karnasa, and I will see you all later. And I should have brought up OBS so I can finish my stream, but yeah, anyway. I've got it up now, so thank you for coming. See you later.